So this is how the event management system works. So this system works on every devices, and it's affiliated with Google, so it will be in your Google Drive, and once you log into it with your Google account, you can log into it on every device. So you can log into it on your laptop, and whilst it is in your shop and the salesperson is operating, you can be somewhere also logged in on your phone, watching everything going on or the sales going on in your shop. So straightforward, let's dive straight into it. So this first type is the item name over here. So let's say you stock in Fanta, let's say 100 boxes of Fanta, and here you choose whether it is coming into the shop or going out from the shop. So here it is a stocking, so you choose in over here, and probably to come from a supplier over here. So let's say the second thing you stocking is a tea bag. Let's say tea bag over here, and the tea bag, let's say it's also some 200 boxes coming into the shop over here, right here. And let's say at the end of the day somebody came to buy Fanta, let's say 20 boxes of Fanta, also going out over here to a customer. And here you can choose to type the name of the customer or the supplier in this tab over here, that one. So let's say the supplier's name was James over here, so you can choose to type it or leave it like that. That one is not that compulsory. So someone came to buy Fanta 20, and let's say someone also came to buy a tea bag of, let's say, 150 pieces going out from the shop, and you can choose it is a customer probably, and maybe the name of the customer also over here. Now when you come this places, this first sheet here is where you type everything, items coming in and going out from the shop over here. And the main idea of using something like an Excel sheet is because the average Ghanaian businessman is used to Excel sheet rather than any other thing. So using any other to make it much complicated for them. So for this, everybody's familiar with this, and everybody can operate it. Even on SHS, anybody can operate it from this level, right? Yeah. So the typing, everything goes on. The rest of the tabs works on it too. They update on their own. Nobody manipulates anything over here. So let's go to analytics. Nobody typed anything over here, but you can see the name, which was Fanta here. The stocking was 100, stock out was 20, and the current stock is 8 over here. So the tea bag, we have stock in 200, stock out 150, the current stock being 50 over here. And we come to the history. What the history does is, if you want to check the sales made on, let's say an item for the whole year, or for maybe a couple of times before the first day you started using the system, what you just need to do is come here, you type the name of the art item. Let's say you want to check the sales made on Fanta for the whole year. You type Fanta, then you press enter key for Fanta over here. Now you can see that every transaction on Fanta right here in this inventory here showed up over here. So you can see Fanta, the dates over here, and Fanta, the stocking and the stock out. Now what happened here is you can see I never typed the date, but the date shows up. So the date updates itself automatically. So at the time and the date that you are typing to show up over here. That one nobody manipulates that. It comes on its own. So you can see here in the history, you can see it over right here in the history that this is Fanta, and the transactions made on Fanta also over here. And let's come to the dashboard. The dashboard here is a summary of everything. Here the first here is total items in stock. It's 130. So right now there are 130 items in your shop. And here is the most recent transaction. That's the last transaction made was tea bag. Quantity was 150 going out to a customer. Right. Yeah, going out to a customer. Now when you come here, you realize that you have a low stock alert over here, and this is one of the most important thing over here, right? To avoid any sort of shortage in your shop and other things. Here this is a low stock over here. Now this low stock over here, I have set my low stock to be 20, so any item less than 20 will show up over here. So let's come here to the inventory and type. So let's say someone came to buy a tea bag of, let's say a tea bag of, let's say 40 going out to a customer over here. Going out to a customer over here. Someone to buy a tea bag of 40, and mind you, the moment I type tea bag, the date and the time was also updated over here. Now let's come to analytics. Like I said, that the tea bag is red, meaning that the tea bag is low stock, is in low stock, and maybe we need to restock. But then if the items are many, you can't go through everything, everywhere sell to be writing names of those low stock over here. It will take time and energy. So what you just need to do is just come to the dashboard over here. You see that tea bag is under low stock alert, meaning that you need to restock tea bag over here. So when you want to see tea bag under here, means that it's under low stock. And on low stock, you can see the stocking of tea bag was 200, stock out was 190, and the current stock here is 10. Now, the moment you stock in tea bag, let's say you stock in tea bag, let's say another 100 pieces of tea bag over here coming into the shop over here. So the moment you stock in tea bag here, when you go to the dashboard, you won't see tea bag, meaning that tea bag has been restocked and it's not a low stock again. Now let's try Fanta and see. So you come here, maybe let's say Fanta, and before we let's check the current or the stock here. Let's say the moment you type in Fanta, let's say you stock out Fanta for like also 20 pieces going out, right? Going out to a customer over here. The moment you come here, you can see now the current stock of Fanta is 60. Right, so let's talk at maybe something like 50. Let's talk about Fanta for like, so we have Fanta going out like 50, going out like 50 to a customer, probably to a customer, right? So the Fanta going out like 50, you come in, our Fanta is red. Fanta here is red. So let's go to dashboard. You can see Fanta has appeared on the low stock alert. Now let's come in and restock Fanta again. So we come here, we restock Fanta, let's say 100. Now the moment I type Fanta, the date and the time appear automatically. Let's say 100 coming into the shop. The moment you see this, now Fanta is no more here. Now this is the total items in stock, and you can see that the red Fanta is no more red over here. So the main advantage of this is it does not work on a single device. So it works on all devices provided you are connected to the internet. So you can just log into your laptop, leave it in your shop whilst the salesperson is operating. You also be somewhere logged in on your phone, provided you have Google Sheet on your phone. You can also be watching every transactions going on, the items left. So you don't need to come to the shop before you know what's going on in the shop. It can be at your convenience, and maybe at your convenience you can just know whatever is going on in the shop. And this is a stress-free system or software being built over here. You don't need to go to every stress over here. You'll be updated on low stock items you need to restock on. You'll be updated on, if you want to check the transactions made over the years, you can just do that over here. And maybe you want to see the number of items in your shop over here, and everything is cool over here. That's how the management system works, and it works provided you are connected to the internet.